Starbucks closing several of its stores in the Puget Sound area over safety concerns.
By the end of the month, the company will close 5 stores in Seattle and 1 location in Everett. John Hopperstead outside one of the more prominent Starbucks that is scheduled to close down. John, good morning.
Good morning to you. At the end of the month, we're here at the one at Westlake Center, the Starbucks behind me here. Really popular spot here, but there have been concerns about crime, assaults, thefts, drug use as well. And Starbucks says it made the decision to close certain locations based on how many criminal complaints were made and whether stores could successfully lower those crime rates. Now, Starbucks stores closing in Seattle include locations in the central area, Capitol Hill, and in the Roosevelt neighborhood as well. There's also one location in Everett that is closing over crime concerns. Starbucks interim CEO Howard Schultz says as they close these stores, they also plan to boost security and redesign many of the locations to make them safer for the public and the employees, and that may include closing cafe bathrooms to the public. In a letter to employees, Schultz says, "Today we find ourselves in a position where we must modernize and transform the Starbucks experience in our stores and recreate an environment that is relevant, welcoming, and safe, and where we uplift one another with dignity, respect, and kindness." Now, 2 of the Seattle stores closing are now unionized, and workers can try to negotiate to keep those stores open. But these closures come as the National Labor Relations Board takes Starbucks to court over its apparent attempts to block unionization efforts. And union leaders are saying on social media this morning that Starbucks is, quote, blatantly breaking the law and not bargaining in good faith. We're reaching out to some of those union leaders to get a response from them this morning as well. And in the next hour, we're going to hear from the mayor of Seattle on what he thinks about 6 or 5 stores closing here in Seattle over crime concerns. That's coming up in the next hour. We should mention 6 stores closing in the Northwest, but 10 other stores around the country are closing over safety concerns as well. We're live in Seattle. John Hopperstead, Fox 13 News.